think the Bible's reliable? And the second part of that is, why don't you think there could be other existences, like the Book of Mormon or any other book, that contradict it? You think they do, or what's your opinion on that?
Okay, why do I trust the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, to tell me the truth about Jesus? Because I have tests, and I hope you have tests, that we use to determine historical reliability. My tests are fourfold, nothing sacred about them. Come up with your own tests, but use them consistently. My four tests to determine whether any document is historically reliable are the following. Internal consistency, meaning by that, I read the book and I ask myself, are there contradictions that point to massive confusion on the part of the authors? No, when you read the Gospels, you will find no contradictions, tremendous internal harmony and consistency. Second test, literary style. Is the literary style of the document fairy tale, mythology, once upon a time? No, the Gospels are written in the literary style of historical narrative. It reads like the New York Times, the LA Times. At this time, in this place, Jesus said this, he did that. It's clearly historical narrative. Third test, archaeology. Is the document talking about the island of Atlantis that none of us can verify archaeologically? No. The Gospels are talking about Bethlehem, Nazareth, Jerusalem, Rome, archaeologically verifiable places. Fourth test. Come on, man, how do we know that we have what those dudes wrote 2,000 years ago? The Gospels that we have in English today are based on over 5,000 Greek manuscripts or pieces of manuscript dated from the 1st through the 10th century AD, all agreeing to an infinitesimal degree. There's no document from antiquity that can even approach the Gospels in manuscript evidence. The clear evidence is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are accurate historical documents. Simply read them as history, not as the Word of God. You don't believe that. Simply read it as history and ask yourself, does the historical evidence of the way Jesus lived, taught, died, and rose from the dead point to him being a quack? If it does, reject him. But if the historical evidence points to Christ's credibility, you'd be very wise to put your faith in him.